113th meeting of KLS IMEA Toastmasters Club. Today, as the theme is Nothing is impossible until it's done, and it holds very, very true. We all might be having a lot of aspirations, some dreams which might seem impossible, but unless and until the work is done on ground, it will remain impossible. We have to really get into the action to get things going. Time and again, during our childhood, we have heard the very famous saying that कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. So with this, I think we should get started with today's meet. So today we'll be having three segments. The first segment will be the prepared speeches, followed by evaluation, and in the end, we will be having the table topic session. So today, so let's start with introducing all of you to the general evaluator of our meet, Dr. Achareka sir. I request Achareka sir to introduce him to the tag team. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Once again, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Very uncommon, particularly in our club in the beginning. One Toastmaster is to take at least 2 or 3 roles, and somehow we used to conduct the meeting, but never ever cancel the meeting. In Toastmasters, we never believe to cancel the meeting, irrespective of the number of members who are present there. You may not believe that, in some meetings, we were only hardly 3 members. Even then, we sat together and we started discussing something about the Toastmasters for about a half an hour. Then we had a cup of tea and then call it a day. That is also one of the meetings. So one of the important principle which we follow is whatever may be the odds, the Toastmaster movement should always continue unabated. It should flow. Do not find any excuses just to cancel the meetings. Okay, with this, now my role is to completely evaluate today's meeting right from the beginning to the end. And also, I need to give an evaluation of the evaluator reports. And to help this, I have got my own Taggle team, we call TAGL, the timer, R counter, grammarian, and listener. Today's timer role will be played by Toastmaster Prakash. May I now request Prakash to explain his role as a timer.
Hello, Toastmaster. Hello, Toastmaster and guests. As a timer, my role is to remind all speakers how much time they spend on their speech, and also I will alert each speaker of the time they have left using green card, yellow card, and red card. For the topic speaker have time limit 2 minutes. I will raise green card at the end of 1 minute, and I will raise yellow card at the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, and raise red card at the end of 2 minutes. For the icebreaker speaker, have time limit to 4 to 6 minutes. I will raise green card.
You're not audible.
End of
Your voice is very low, sir.
Can you hear me?
No, sir, actually, your
Hello.
voice is very low. Very.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Sir, we hear
Yeah,
you,
Prakash
but
sir, it
hardly
is better.
actually.
Prakash sir, try to keep the microphone near your mouth, sir, whenever you speak. That might make it better.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For the table topic speaker, I have time limit 2 minutes. 2 minutes. At the end of 1 minute, I will raise green card, and the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise yellow card, and end of 2 minutes, I will raise red card. For the icebreaker speaker, I have time limit to 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise green card, At 5 minutes, I will raise yellow card, and at 6 minutes, I will raise red card. Most of the speeches should be for 5 to 7 minute length. At the end of 5 minutes, I will raise green card. At the end of 6 minutes, I will raise yellow card, and end of 7 minutes, I will raise red card. For individual innovator, have time limit 2 to 3 minutes. At the end of 2 minutes, I will raise green card. At the end of 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise red card. Hello.
Okay, Prakash, I think I don't know, it's a lot of disturbance from your side, or I do not know. Okay, anyway, you have done your job. You have made your point very clear.
Sir, it's from Nikhil, actually.
Nikhil, I think some background. You can mute. Yeah, that is great. That is great. Okay.
Now, sir?
Yeah,
Now is it
fine.
fine? Okay.
Yeah. But if you can keep yourself muted till your turn
Next.
comes.
Okay, sir. Next is my turn, actually.
Yeah. Okay, now timer. Now I think next is the R counter. I will call that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now may I now call Toastmaster Namita to explain her role as a R counter. Over to Namita.
Good evening, all the Toastmasters. I am Namita here. I'll be at the R counter today, and my responsibility would be to check for the filler words and the words repeated by the speakers, and report the same at the end of the meeting whenever asked for. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Namita. Now may now call grammarian Toastmaster Nikhil to explain his role and also introduce the word of the day.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Yeah.
My role as a grammarian is to pay attention to the good use of English and some interesting words which can help us improve our vocabulary. And I'll give my report at the end of the meeting. And the word of the day today is a sanguine, which is optimistic or positive, especially in the worst situation or difficult situation. And for example, this can be used in the sentence like, although unemployment rate is rising, the economists still have a sanguine view about 21st century. I request all the Toastmasters to use this word in their respective speeches. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Now let us go to the listener, Toastmaster Nilesh, to explain his role. Yes, Nilesh.
Yeah, good evening, all Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and honors guests. I'm Nilesh here, and I'm playing a listener role as of now today. Being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. As the listener, I will note interesting tidbits of information from any of the speakers and ask questions near the end of the meeting to see if everyone was paying attention. Yeah, back to Toastmaster Acharika, sir.
Okay, that's great, Nilesh. You have told your role precisely well. And now that's all my team, that is a Taggle team. And I will come back with their respective reports after the speeches and evaluations are being done. Over to again Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, sir, for introducing us to the tag team. So now, dear Toastmasters, let us dive into the first segment of today, which is the prepared speech segment. We had lots of speakers, but due to some commitments, they were not able to attend. So today we have our only speaker, the person who lights up every moment with his sense of humor. He is none other than Dr. Prakash Fadnis, sir. Dr. Prakash Fadnis, sir's speech will be evaluated by TM Chitra ma'am. And now I request TM Chitra ma'am to kindly introduce all of us to Dr. Prakash Fadnis, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siddhant. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We all know how energetic Dr. Fadnis, how energetic member Dr. Fadnis is in our club. It's all the fun and the humor he adds in every meetings and all the chats in the group. So it's great to be an evaluator to him and to be a mentor. He'll be presenting his level 2.2. Okay. He'll be presenting the level 2.2 project. The purpose of this project is for the member to develop skills for delivering and receiving feedback. The purpose of this speech is for the member to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentation. I think the evaluation form is wrong. Dr. Fadnis, you will be repeating a speech. Yeah. So Dr. Fadnis will be repeating, delivering a speech, incorporating all the feedback suggested by in the project 2.1.
Correct.
Yeah. So that will be his project. He has told me the recommendations given by the previous evaluator. I'll be noting down for the same, and I'll be giving the evaluation at the end of this meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Siddhant, what do you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for introducing us to Dr. Fadnis sir. Now, Dr. Fadnis sir would be speaking on
confabulation.
Confabulation. So I request Dr. Fadnis sir to start his speak. Dr. Fadnis sir, confabulation. You can go, sir.
Yeah. Is the timer ready?
Yeah, timer, please note.
Is
Prakash.
the timer ready?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
Well, good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. At the outset, let me pay compliments to the person who has chosen the theme for today's meeting. And I also wish to compliment the TMOD. He has proved that theme that it is a valid one. Unless you try something, you won't achieve anything. TMOD has already achieved the job that he has taken up right now. I had taken a project. I had chosen a pathway of motivational strategy. When I made a choice of this particular project or a pathway, I never thought that it might be so difficult. But as I went on progressing along my pathway, and thanks to a positive and enthusiastic feedback and evaluation which I got from the other Toastmaster colleagues, although it was a professional one, it only proved to me, unless I try, nothing is going to be possible. So if I keep on trying, nothing is impossible. So theme is right. The word is sanguine. Now, sanguine to me means very optimistic, positive, and cheerful. You have got to be optimistic about everything that you attempt for the first time. And thanks to the positive feedback which I received from the fellow colleagues in the Toastmasters Club, today I find that my attitude and approach will be always sanguine going down the pathway of motivational strategy. Now, motivational strategy is to me is not giving a lecture from a high pedestal in a hall filled with thousands of audience, thousands in number, where you get an illusion because of the closed circuit cameras or a screen. You feel that the speaker is very close to you, but nothing is farther from the truth. To me, motivation is one-on-one interaction with the member whom I'm trying to motivate, getting up personal with him, try to understand him as a person, right? It will be absolutely intimate, confidential, and personal one-on-one reaction. That is the only way I can adopt a policy to motivate somebody. So motivation is something not to be done in groups, but it is across the table with one individual. In order to decide about this motivational strategy, I was thinking about it. I came across the word confabulation. Mind you, confabulation is not a word which I heard about it today. Way back in second MBBS only, we had heard about this word. I'm sure Dr. Acharekal will agree with him. What a fantastic word confabulation it is. It has got a tremendous potential to help us to solve or mitigate the myriads of problems that we face in our day-to-day life. Mind you, whenever you interact with anybody in the society or in a group like ours, there are certain things which need to be discussed across one-on-one, across the table, not addressed from the podium. When you have a personal one-on-one interaction with anybody, it helps you to motivate somebody else. See, ultimately, you want to, or your aim is to motivate somebody into doing something positive or motivating him to come out of some morose or depressing situation. Now you will understand what situation he is in only after 1 hour in interaction, not addressing somebody from the podium. So that is not a motivational strategy which I aim to give you. Now, my personal experience, let me share with you. My memory takes back 35 years ago. I was just married. I had a daughter, beautiful daughter. My life appeared full. I was having a filled feeling, okay? Completion. My teacher from Pune came down visiting us. She was with me for dinner. She observed we were a nice, closely gelled family. But one message she gave me, Dr. Fadnes, if you want your daughter to develop into a very generous and potent individual, successful in her life, she must have a sibling company. Now, it was up to me to prove that I was an obedient student, and I did it. So I had another daughter, and that fulfilled. And that simple confabulation or simple unofficial conversation made my life full. Scene number 2. I had gone to a medical college conducting examination for MD. Now, mind you, MD level examination is intense dissection of a person who is presenting his case to you. At the end of the examination, we examiners moved huddled together in another room. The internal examiner went on telling me, so the candidate who made a presentation just now actually is a very good candidate. He is a very sincere, hardworking person. He is bound to be successful in whatever career he chooses. We together confabulated. We had an informal discussion and decided to pass that candidate. I'm sure that particular candidate's life was made on that day after an informal discussion or confabulation with my fellow examiners. Cut across. Confabulation is also a method of solving many an international or political problems or a governance problem also. Recently, we had 2 high-level ministers from US coming down to India. 2+2 dialogue you must have heard of. We had a lot of background discussion going on during Agra summit when President Musharraf came visiting India. I told that this problem of Kashmir was almost solved because of the confabulation of indoor closed door meeting that took place before the public address. But one of our own minister put a spanner and the Kashmir problem was not solved. What I am trying to say is, whenever there is an interaction between 2 people in the society we live in, there is always a scope for confabulation. And confabulation or informal discussion that we conduct always helps us to solve many of problems which apparently appeared insolvable. So having one-on discussion or confabulation is very important. As a medical practitioner, let me tell you what other meaning of confabulation is. Hold your heart. I'm going to tell you an interesting story. Did you see me in Hotel UK 27 3 days ago? I had a nice dinner date. You know who was giving me a company? Sandhya Shekhar. I was having a nice dinner with Sandhya Shekhar in UK 27, dimly lit with a musical background. At the end of 2.5 hours meeting, both of us were tipsy. I dropped her back home, and by the time I came back home, it was already midnight. I'm still struggling to overcome the hangover of that particular meeting. Right? This was the meeting. Anybody was there in UK 27, you might have noticed me there enjoying a dinner with President Sandhya. Now, thank God she is not here, but what I told you is confabulation. Confabulation is a false story concocted to fill in the gap in the memory. Suppose you are asking me some questions as to what I did yesterday, and if I do not remember, what do? I concoct a story. I tell you a story which appears plausible, which appears convincing. It is absolutely concocted story. It is a false story which is given to fill in the gaps in the memory. That is confabulation. But mind you, confabulation can also be used as a motivating strategy. And that is what I wanted to use, make use of our interactions across the table every week in order to devise a motivational strategy. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful speech. As always, very fluent, and it has given us plethora of ideas to work on. So now moving on to the next segment is the segment which will make all of you to think on your toes, the table topic session. So now let us all welcome the table topic master for today, TM Nagaraj sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmaster,
okay, sorry. Yes. I think 1 minute, Nagaraj. I think yes, we can wait some time for the evaluator to mark the points, at least a minute. Chitra, you may require some time, no?
She is not
Uh,
well.
No, see, Siddhant, generally we give 1 minute time so
Yes.
that, it helps the evaluators to note down certain points,
I'm
etc.
noting down, sir.
Okay.
I'm noting down, yeah.
It's okay now?
Yes, sir.
We can move on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, over to Siddhant again.
Right, sir. So now moving on to the next segment, the table topic session. I request the table topic master of the day, TM Nagraj sir, to conduct the session. Over to you, Nagraj sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Siddhant. That was such a wonderful introduction about me. Thank you so much for inspiring me as well. Fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, a very warm good evening to one and all. I want all of you to reciprocate.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Welcome
Good
to
evening.
the KLS
Good evening,
IMR
sir.
Toastmaster Club, and keep smiling. Keep smiling as we are live on the YouTube.
You are muted.
Somebody is
muted
muting me,
yourself.
I guess. I don't know who's
Yeah.
that. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah, better.
Okay, thank you very much. Without wasting much time, let me take all of you to the one of the exciting segment of Toastmasters journey, and that is table topics. I have selected few names and I will be calling them one by one, and I have 5 topics. And the topics
Good.
are, I will share the screen and I will explain how it is going to be. Is my screen visible?
Yes. Yes, very much.
Okay. Okay, the whole idea about this is you will be shown a one picture. Looking at the picture, you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. It's very simple rule. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's move to the first Toastmaster who will be attempting a table topic is Toastmaster Rutu, our very own beloved Sergeant at Arms, who is always ready to start our meeting with so much enthusiasm and interest as well. So Toastmaster Rutu, are you ready?
It's not that difficult.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she is, I think.
I will open one picture. You need to look at the picture and you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You know the timings?
Yes.
Check the timer. It will be and pin the timer as well.
Yes.
Timer, please note down. It is 1 to 2 minutes. I hope he is aware about the timings for the table topics.
Yeah, Prakash, he knows.
Okay. So this is the picture you need to look and you can speak. Toastmaster Rutu?
Yes, sir. Just give me 2 minutes, sir.
Not 2 minutes. You will get 30 seconds.
Not two. You have to speak for 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
You can start now.
Okay. So this picture reminds me of my school days. I remember the boy who's standing over there. It reminds me of me when whenever my professor, my teacher used to call me up, my legs would shiver, like, I get scared to go and look at those starry eyes of teachers. Then I used to somehow manage myself, gather all my guts and go there. And I would feel like, what would sir tell me now, or what would my ma'am tell me? Is she going to start giving me lectures about my work and all? Then suddenly I go there and I find out that my teacher is very pleased with my work, and I'm so happy that I'm not able to even control myself, and I'm the whole classroom is staring at me as if they also don't know what is going on. The whole classroom is staring at me like, what is professor about to tell her? What is she going to do now? Or is she going to get any punishment? They have that curiosity, like, what is going to happen to her again? Because I was the most targeted student in my class. I was filled with enthusiasm, or you say too much naughty I was in my school days. So I was the most targeted kid, and the last bench also is empty, which says that I used to always be on the last bench. Last benches are always called first and are always targeted. So then I'm going near the professor, and in return, I'm so shocked that he is praising me because of my good work. And I remember that one incident had happened, that my professor had actually, the teacher had actually praised me for my good project work. So yes, sir. It makes me nostalgic. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rutu, and that was well attempted. I really appreciate that. Moving on to our second speaker, I would like to invite Toastmaster Shivanand Astekar. Are you there?
Yeah, he is very much.
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Toastmaster Shivanand,
Yeah.
yeah,
Good evening, sir.
your picture, your topic in the form of picture is this.
Oh.
You can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Okay, I will try my best. Okay. Last year we gone to Tirupati. All friends, we planned to go to Tirupati, and we have a planned morning. We will reach there at 6 o'clock, and after taking darshan at 10 o'clock, we have a train at 5 o'clock. And from upstairs, from main temple to, we'll come back to the Tirupati station at 4 o'clock. And there we missed our train due to traffic. We missed the train. And after that, we search for different transportation from that Tirupati to Belgaum, because we need to reach Belgaum tomorrow at any cost. So we took one vehicle from there, and we travel from another train that is for Hubli, and Hubli to another train that is the Hubli to Belgaum. So we book for that train, and we sit on that. And in that train, there is a very huge crowd because we have no booking. So we get a general seat. There is a very crowded place. We are traveling from Hubli to Belgaum. And we are feeling, when we see the Belgaum board, now it is getting there, then we are very happy after getting the board. So this much I can say, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shivanand. That was well attempted.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks for the journey as well. We also felt that we lived the moment with you. So having said that, our next speaker is Toastmaster Saurabh.
Saurabh is there or not, just see?
Is he there? I saw he was there before.
Yeah, in the beginning he was there.
Okay, fine. If he is not there, the next. So next is our Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Nikhil.
I'm there, sir. Yes, I'm there.
Yes. Thank you very much for being there. Our table topic in the form of picture is this, and you can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay. The moment I look into this picture, there's a great view in front of me, that is Goa. Goa for us is like just 30 kilometers away. We go there like every weekend, but very less time I've been there with families. Whenever we go with families, we always go to some temple. We visit the temples very much. Like often we go there. So it's like we never visit beaches that time, because Goa's beaches are never meant to visit with parents and all. So I never been with parents. So I was always with there with my friends. So I used to go there, I used to chill, and the sunset and all, it's really beautiful. I've been there like my entire life. Most of the time I've been in Goa. So with parents, it's totally in temples. So it was great time over there. So I love these kinds of this sunset. Actually, this feels really happy to be over there at that time. Even yesterday, like 2 days back, I have been there with most of my friends have been there. We were chilling over there, so we were sitting in front of the sunset, and it was totally one of the great things that I have done in my life. So thank you very much, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nikhil. Who doesn't love Goa? Goa is the most happening place in entire India, and it's being looked from entire world as well. Thank you so much for that. And our next speaker is, let me call upon our senior Toastmaster, that is Toastmaster Prakash Muguri. Sir, are you there?
Is he there? No, I doubt.
Prakash he's there, but if he's listening to me. Okay, till then, let's take Toastmaster Ravi.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Toastmaster Ravi Pratap Singh. So your table topic in the form of picture is this, and you can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, can I start?
Yes.
Yeah, that reminds me to my village, actually. My village is 630 kilometers from Dehradun, and it is, like this picture, rural and less developed. So I like to sit on a side of talab. I don't know whatever we say in English, but it is very good time when we are fishing in in that talab with my father. So it is pretty good time for me because I was only 10 years old at that time. So it is a pretty good memory for me to look on. So yeah, that's pretty much from my side, because I don't have much memories of my village. So yeah, that is it.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ravi Pratap Singh. That was a good story. Thank you so much. And our next speaker is our Prakash Muguri, sir. Are you there? I want him to attempt once. Prakash Muguri, sir, are you there? Okay, if he's not listening to us, then let me invite one more randomly. Toastmaster Nikhil Raut.
Nikhil already won, na?
Nikhil is done. Oh, okay, sorry. Saurabh is not there, right?
Nilesh Rawat, maybe.
Maybe Nilesh, you mean?
Sorry, Nilesh.
Yes,
Nilesh. I'm sorry, I got confused with the names because we have got a lot of Prakash there. So like that, Nilesh and Nikhil is getting confused. Okay, Toastmaster Nilesh, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your table topic in the form of picture is this. You can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Even I don't know this place. Actually, I'm from Pune. Actually, I don't know what is that. Just, it is a hospital or it is a school?
No, management school, management institute of management.
Sir, let him attempt.
Sorry.
Yeah. I believe this is a college. So I'm sharing my college jumps here. Actually, here is a very interesting topic with me. I was in third year in engineering, and that time randomly, actually one aged retired HODR came and join with means our ENTC background, and they said we are selecting a president of our class. Then randomly she said you can. She said me you are a president for now, means for this year. I am very surprised because that I literally goes to my after that I literally goes to the sir, and I request him, because my communication is very weak. I'm not capable of that positions. But this sir said me the communication you can talk with any languages, and you are capable of handling those things. After that, after 6 months, with my sir is checking my ability, and I will be the college CR after 6 months. That was a unbelievable moment for me. And after that, I politically and dynamically I handle all the college trips and all things, visits and all that things. Yeah, that's it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well attempted, Toastmaster Nilesh Raut, and I'm sure you are really a good speaker. The way you spoke and the way you brought all your memories together, and the way you spoke, that shows that you are a good speaker. Your communication is really good. It's just you need to work out a little bit more, and you will be a champion speaker in the future. All the best for that. And having that last speaker, let me hand over the control to Toastmaster of the day. And thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to be your Toastmaster table topic master for the day. Thank you very much, and over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, Nagraj sir, for conducting such brilliantly. This is the first time I've seen someone put so much of efforts in table topic. All those pictures, they were extremely innovative. And with this, let's move on to the last segment of today, which is the evaluation segment. This is personally my favorite segment because it introduces all of us. It introduces the speakers to the areas in which they can improve. And we all know that there's always a room for improvement. So with this, I would like to welcome the general evaluator for conducting today's session. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster today, Siddhant. Now I am again back with my evaluators. Today there was only one speech that was given by Dr. Prakash Phadnis, and he is going to be evaluated by the Toastmaster Chitra. Toastmaster Chitra is a very seasoned Toastmaster. I can say that she is one of the greatest pillars of our Toastmasters club itself. They take a lot of initiative. She hardly misses any meetings and always tries to contribute in one way or the other to our meeting. I'm really, really proud of Toastmaster Chitra. Okay, Toastmaster Chitra, you can start your evaluation of Dr. Prakash Phadnis' speech. Over to Toastmaster Chitra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Achirekar, for such a generous compliment. I don't know whether I deserve all that. Thank you. I am
very much. You deserve very much.
Thank you.
You deserve to be seen on the screen.
Sir, I'm really not well.
Okay, no issues. No issues.
Please pardon me. Only for today.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Phadnis delivered a speech on the topic confabulation. Very attractive and inquisitive title, which made all of us, I think, at least me, to think what it is. I had never heard the word confabulation. As soon as I saw the title, I Googled what it is. And I'm really happy that I'm the evaluator for that speech. Dr. Phadnis began with appreciation, lots of appreciation for the Toastmaster of the day and lots of positivity. He used the word of the day and he used many stories to explain what exactly is confabulation, which made the concept or the topic very clear. What is confabulation? He shared his personal stories, and also at the end, he added a false story, which made all of us to believe it's true. Great attempt, Dr. Fadnis. If I have to tell you recommendations, the first thing would be you could have avoided the political reference you made in the speech. I don't think it was a major one. I just felt you could have avoided the political reference and taken some other example, as there is a rule from the Toastmaster to avoid speaking about politics. That would be my suggestion. It's up to you. Again, it's up to you. And the second would be, I was really struggling to find out what all to point out. The second suggestion I want to tell you is you can try delivering the speech by standing. Your body movements really was good while sitting. It would be great if you can try delivering your speech standing. Those are the only two recommendations I would tell. And overall, a very good speech, well crafted with stories, personal stories, and a false story, which made all of us to believe. And you clearly winded up the meeting, telling the importance of confabulation. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Chitra. That was a very apt evaluation of a really great speech. One thing what I appreciated in Dr. Prakash's speech is he clearly mentioned what exactly the motivation. Motivation is just a one-to-one or one-on-one discussion. Then only the real motivation happens. If at all I had to take some message from his talk, I think I take this. No, that is the motivation. What exactly I mean. In fact, I should thank Prakash for introducing a new word itself, confabulation. I'm sure after seeing this, many of them, they would have gone and seen in the dictionary, or they would have Googled out and tried to find out what exactly it is. So thank you for introducing a new word, and you made us to ponder over this particular new word. It's always, a person who is confabulating is not lying. But nevertheless, you told a false story which you made every one of us to really believe. I also started believing in the beginning. But later on, when you said it was almost midnight at 12 o'clock, then you had to drop. Then I thought this cannot happen with Sandhya ma'am. So then, so it was a false. So anyway, I should appreciate your ability to how a falsehood can be made to believe by others. And that's what we call as a confabulation. Beautifully delivered talk, well structured, within time. And I'm really, really seeing the great prospects in Dr. Prakash Fadnis's speech. And I'm sure one day he's going to emerge as the class 1 speaker. I'm really proud to have you as our member. And I should really thank you that you have joined the Toastmasters, that is our group. And I'm sure you are going to add some value to the Toastmasters also. Overall, it is a very good, very well-structured speech you have given and beautifully evaluated by Toastmaster Chitra. Okay, over to now. Okay, that's... I'll have just to talk about, I'll give my report, general report as general evaluator, because there are no other evaluators there. Before that, I would like to call my Tagger team once again, just to give their respective reports with regards to the time, our counter, etc. Let me call the timer. Prakash, you can just give your timer report. Prakash again.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Hello, Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Here is my timer report.
Not audible, Prakash.
Prakash, little bit louder. Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, that is better. Keep your nearer.
Yeah.
Correct.
For prepared speech, have a time limit 5 to 7 minutes. Dr. Fadnis sir took time 7 minutes and 15 seconds. For evaluator, time limit 2 to 3 minutes. TM Chitra ma'am took time 1 minute 45 seconds. For the table topic, Ritu took time 1 minute 46 seconds. TM Sivanand took time 1 minute 35 seconds. TM Nikhil took time only 1 minute. TM Ravi took time 1 minute 8 seconds, and TM Nilesh took time 1 minute 45 seconds. Back to you.
Great. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Prakash. Now, let us now hear from Namita about the filler words which our speakers have used. Over to Namita.
Hello, everyone, once again.
Yes.
Coming to the R counter, the speakers, Dr. Fadnis sir and Chitra ma'am, talking about the speeches, they were very well structured and prepared speeches and evaluation as well. And as Achrekar sir rightly said, they are indeed seasoned speakers. So I sanguine to become one of them very soon. Then coming to the table topic speeches, speaker one Rutu didn't use much of the filler words. She just used it once or twice. Speaker two Shivanand sir, he used it some 4-5 times. That is while telling the speech, the words were just dragged a little bit. Coming to speaker three Nikhil, he used the filler words like so and and so was the one which was more frequently used, and was used some 3-4 times. Then speaker 4 Ravi Pratap Singh, even he used so and many times, and was used around 8 times. And speaker 5 TM Nilesh, he used according to my count, he used it for 4 to 5 times. So back to general evaluator Achrikar sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Namita. Now let us hear the report from the grammarian, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Okay, sir. So it's always a pleasure to hear to Dr. Fadnis sir while he is delivering his speeches. And even today's speech was really humorous one. And sir really took a great efforts to explain us about confabulation. He even used multiple examples for it. Sir used sanguine word, the word of the day, multiple times today. And in table topics, no one used the word sanguine, including me. That's it from my side, sir. Thank you. What do you generally evaluate?
Okay, thank you, Nikhil. Now, last, but not, of course, not the next person in my team is the listener, Nilesh. Let us hear from Nilesh how much attentive we were during the entire meeting. That is going to be checked. Nilesh?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Nilesh.
Hello,
Yes.
hello, Toastmasters. I have prepared a few questions to see if everyone was listening. The first question is, two political leaders in this meeting we have mentioned. Can you just say which two?
Mustafa Khan.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela and Pervez Musharraf.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah,
Pervez
right.
Musharraf.
Right. Dr. Fadnis sir, dinner with Sandhya ma'am, had a dinner with Sandhya ma'am. In which hotel or
UK
resort?
27.
UK 27.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of you must be feeling J.
तो सर इस बात पे पक्का ध्यान गया होगा सबका.
Dr. Fadnis sir completed MD where he had completed the MD.
It's in Bombay.
I would like to correct you, Nilesh. In my speech, I never mentioned where did I do post-graduation. But for examination, I had gone to some college. That is what I mentioned.
Yeah. Thank you for correction.
Yeah. So where did I go for MD examination? You answer that question.
Yeah.
He's asking.
Where Fadnis sir?
Anybody? Where I had gone for examination? I mentioned something. Where Nikhil had gone to the beach. Goa.
Goa. Okay.
Yeah. Can anybody say the table topic first to 3?
Classroom scene and first one.
First one is
Myself, Ravi
Third
Pratap
was
sir,
Belagavi.
and
Belgavi, and third one was beach.
Village.
I was fourth one actually.
Yeah, Belgavi was third one, I think.
Village.
first is
Belgavi was
classroom,
second.
then Belgavi, then beach.
Beach. Yes. 3.
Beach.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nilesh, for testing our ability to listen to the entire meeting. Thank you so much. Now let me give my general evaluators report. It is going to be more generous. Don't worry about it. We started our meeting at 5 minutes late. And coming to our table topics, in fact, I must make a mention here. Toastmaster Nagaraj Patil, the way he is committed, the way he is taking interest to bring something new, something innovative, and something creative, because that's what I always love in the Toastmasters. Sometimes people, they ask me, why you want to go to the Toastmaster meeting? Because in every meeting, I am really surprised or sometimes taken aback the way people come out with some newer and newer creative ideas, which I really, it is something like an intellectual feast for me. And that's what today TM Nagaraj Patil, he did it. It was not at all a boring, and you beautifully conducted the entire show in an entirely different manner itself. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Nagaraj. And all the speakers, it was a bit different challenge for them to see the picture and then construct a story over the picture. And all of them, they made a very good attempt. Okay, one or two some points I had to point out. See, never tell in your speech any negative things. Just I'll try my best. No, you just have to go ahead. I don't know what it is called in English, etc. Never ever say these negative things. Always try to be positive. Once you are speaking, you are the master. Understand? You should confabulate, whatever, even the lies, etc. You must see that the people should believe it. That's how you have to speak about it. That's the only hint I can give to all the table topic speakers. And overall, this meeting was very well conducted. And although the number was less, our approach should always be a sanguine approach. And we should look at the positive side of the meeting. And this many times we do see that should not deter us from holding a meeting. And we continued to maintain our principle. And it was overall a very successful meeting. And I think otherwise, only thing that the speakers, the last moment, two speakers, they dropped out. Well, for some personal reason of their own. Nevertheless, we continue our meeting, and I thank all the role takers and even the speaker, the evaluator, everybody. They participated in this meeting in a positive way and making this entire meeting a grand success. So with this, I'm supposed to hand over the meeting to again the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, sir, for conducting the evaluation segment. I hope these suggestions which have come from everybody, we will try to imply, and we will, in time, we will become a better version of ourselves. I have just posted the link for the voting. I request all of you to vote at the earliest so that the winners can be declared within the meeting. So there are 12 participants and we would like to have 12 votes. So if you could just click on the link and start voting.
Yes, speaker is going to be only one.
Yes, sir.
I don't think there will be any challenges or anything like that.
I'm a winner, hands down.
Yeah. So only I think table topics and the role takers. Table topics and the role takers probably.
Timer, you can put a timer of 40 seconds. We can give people 40 seconds of time and then we can.
Yeah.
Some are not able to get the link. Siddhant, you have uploaded the link, you
Sir,
said.
it's sent in the group. Sir, it's sent in the group.
I know it is not there. I'm not getting it. Last time also I had the same problem.
So it is there in the
it's in the
chat
chat
box
actually.
I'm searching for it in my mobile WhatsApp group.
Sir, if possible, if you can try it, open it in another browser, sir. Because even in my phone, if I open it with Google Chrome, it doesn't work. Then I have to switch on Internet Explorer for that, sir.
I'm not so tech savvy,
So
Siddhant.
it's
I'll come over to you to learn a few tricks.
Prakash sir, it's in the chat box right now.
It's in the chat box
here only.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
Yeah, here only. It's in the chat box.
Ah, there you are. There also I can't open it.
Just click on.
So why don't you copy the link?
I have.
So you can just send your vote to the vote counter directly. Send her message.
Chitra, I'll send a message to you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, it is slow, just like me.
Chitra ma'am, we have received 11 votes so far, or they're still pending?
Not able to open the link.
Yes,
Okay,
Siddhant, I received 11 votes.
11 votes, yes ma'am. And one
Yeah.
is of
It's okay.
Padma sir? Yes sir.
Wow, that will be 12th one, I think.
There are 11 participants itself, sir.
Okay. I think one who is not attending the meeting also has voted. 11 is already voted here.
That is allowed, is it?
I think Fadni sir is using 2 devices. Is it so, sir?
No. I have opened a mobile only for the link. Yeah.
Okay.
I have, and now it is opening. Yes. Best role player. Yes.
Sir, you are the best speaker. No voting for you. You are the only one.
Yeah, that's what.
Only for table topics and other things.
Table topic speaker. Yes, done.
You voted on the link, sir, or you have sent me the message? I'll just
No, on
check.
the laptop. I have submitted. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll check it. Okay.
So ma'am, the results would be declared on the WhatsApp group, or you'll be?
Yeah. I'll share it on the WhatsApp. Or I'll announce now. The best role player is our table topic master, Toastmaster Nagraj. Congratulations, sir. And our best table topic speaker, there is a tie between Toastmaster Rutu and Toastmaster Shivanand. Congratulations to both of you. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Congratulations to all the winners. So with this, we come to the end of today's meeting. As the Toastmaster of the day, it was my pleasure. This was the first time when I had assumed the role, and I must tell you that it was an absolute delight. I had never ever imagined that in the Toastmasters Club, and that too assuming the role of a TMOD, I will ever be doing it. But it was just because of the encouragement which I've got from all my fellow Toastmasters, all the suggestions and all the improvements which people have told me over time. I've tried to improve upon them and become a better version of myself. And so this 113th meeting of KLS I'm Your Toastmasters Club is going to be a memorable one for me, because since this was the first one. And with this, I would like to call the presiding officer, TM Achrekar sir, to give us the closing address. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Toastmasters of the day, Siddhant. Before I forget, I really forgot to evaluate 2 more people, particularly the Sergeant at Arms, Rutu. Of course, Rutu, you did a very good job. Only thing is somehow I could see today a little bit that energy levels were lacking. Understand? Otherwise, I used to see you used to be a little bit with a loud voice, etc. Okay, that because I always keep telling, because the Sergeant at Arms being the first person to open the meeting should be opened with a big bang, something with the loud voice, with something like a story or an anecdote, so that all members they get glued to the meeting itself. That one suggestion I would like to give you. And Toastmaster of the day, Siddhant, in fact, you are an example for today's theme itself. It always seems impossible until it is done. So perhaps you must have thought it is going to be a difficult job. Now you have realized it is not at all that difficult. And now you are ready to accept the challenge. You would like to take up such roles again and again. That's really the great. And that's how we really learn in a Toastmasters meeting. Many times some of the roles, they appear very difficult. But unless until we start facing the challenges, it is we will not know that we'll succeed or not. So with this, I should once again place on record my heartfelt thanks to all the role takers. And with this, I conclude the meeting number 113.
Dr. Acharekar, can I ask
please,
you
sir.
one question?
Yes, please.
Can I ask you?
Yes,
No,
yes, go ahead, please.
I can understand somebody cancelling his speech at the last moment because of personal unavoidable problems.
Yes.
But if I block a slot for 15 days down the line, at least I should communicate what topic I am going to talk. Now, last 3 weeks, I mean, last 8 or 10 days, I've been observing 3 slots were blocked. Topic was not mentioned. I was curious to know what our president or Geeta are supposed to talk on. At the last moment, due to unavoidable circumstances, we cancel it. It is perfectly understand. I was curious to know what our president and Geeta was going to talk. We cannot
your point.
Slot. We cannot block the slot and then start thinking about the topic.
No, your point is very well.
Block.
Yeah, Prakash, I fully agree with your points. You see, I don't say that one should block the slot, but I fully agree that one has to mention the speech title. Even if it is an icebreaker also, you cannot say mine is an icebreaker speech. See, icebreaker is the type of a speech you are going to give. Ultimately, every speech should have some kind of a title. And that I have seen it was conspicuously missing when these two speakers, they were just mentioning their name.
And
henceforth,
then I thought 2 other potential speakers were deprived of an opportunity of making a presentation. Somebody else could have given a presentation if they were not in a position to
see,
give it.
sometimes, Prakash, what happens, that part I don't know. Sometimes, let us say I have blocked a slot and I have given my title, everything. I have given a title, everything. If for some reasons, beyond my control, if I'm not able, then probably I may be left with not attending the meeting. That can happen. But the speaker has to give a title that is always good. That part I really agree with you.
Yeah.
And but sometimes I also partly agree with you. Sometimes if it is not possible for them to take up the roles or they take up the speech slots, at least they must permit others also to take, because there are other people who are waiting for that.
Yeah.
Your point is very well taken, Prakash. Any other suggestions? Yes, Nagaraj, please.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer. If you allow me and if you all don't mind, if I would like to say a few things, which we are missing. I guess, I'm not sure if you were doing before and now you are not doing. The evaluation of the table topic speakers. It has to be done and it's not being done, which is really not good. And there has to be one evaluator who has to evaluate all the 5 or 6 speakers within 2 to 3 minutes of the time slot. And it has to be done.
Right.
And when, even when if we have any guests also, we need to invite them for table topics, and this evaluation part is majorly missing. It has to be corrected, and from next meeting, we need to have evaluators exclusive for table topic speakers.
Yes, Nagaraj, your point is very well taken. Earlier, we used to have the TTM and the TTE also, table topic evaluator. See, so that he or she can do the real justice, Now, being a general evaluator, I just thought of taking the role as a table topic evaluator, but I may not be able to do the justice because I may not be able to concentrate because I had to jot down certain other points, etc. as a general evaluator. But the point is very well taken. If another separate person who can be a table topic evaluator, he can apply more mind on these speeches, etc. The only thing is for these table topic evaluators, tell them their evaluation be not very strict, because many times we call the guest speakers. They will also speak. There must be more of giving an encouragement, etc. But your point, okay, we'll try to definitely incorporate one table topic evaluator in our subsequent meetings. That's great.
And how?
Thank you, sir.
How about if there are 3 prepared speeches being delivered, let all 3 speeches be evaluated only by one person, rather than 3 different evaluators.
That cannot be done.
No, generally because we give different evaluators so that the one particular evaluator or for a particular speaker, he can pay his entire attention and he can jot down the notes, etc. But the same evaluator for all the 3 speeches, it becomes too much for him or her. And generally it is not practiced. Generally for each speaker, we give one evaluator, separate evaluator.
And table topic, we need to have evaluator because that is part of education. That is part of contest as well. if we are not getting evaluated for our table topics, we are not going to improve. And second thing,
Perfect.
sir,
Yes.
if you don't mind, one more thing I want to mention about the voting results. We can announce only the results. We don't need to tell the votes. We don't need to send the screenshot. It is just Toastmaster XYZ is the winner of table topic, and Toastmaster XYZ is winner of the best speaker, and that's it. We don't need to
Yes,
send
sir.
the, I feel that we
It
don't need
was,
to.
yeah.
Sorry.
So it was discussed earlier. So then, to keep it transparent, so we everyone said let's vote.
No, we need to trust. We need to trust the vote counter.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to blindly trust the vote counter. To be specific, we need to trust. It is Toastmastering is all about the trust. When I am a vote counter, all of you have to trust me. I am being fair there.
See, I agree with you, Nagraj. We need not be so much stringent about this. At the club level, regular meetings, whenever we call is a best speaker or a best role player, let us not take it that seriously. It is just a part of an appreciation and nothing else, so that you can proceed forwards with your commitments,
But
etc.
those who got no votes, it doesn't look good for them. That's what I'm saying.
No, correct. See, here nobody is going to object about how many of them voted, that, etc. That can happen only in the contests. So here I agree with
This is not a
Nagraj.
contest. Yeah.
Yeah, just you can mention, Baba, for today's meeting, you are the best speaker. For today's meeting, you are the best role player. That should be enough.
One small question,
Yes,
Acharya. Are we allowed to use colloquial words or words from any other language while delivering prepared speeches? क्योंकि ऐसा बोलना जरूरी होता है.
So can I say
Are we
something?
allowed to use? I think Ravi Pratap will be thrilled if it is allowed.
Yeah, tell me, Ravi.
So actually, the voting, the whole voting scenario that you are talking about, previous 3 meetings I got no votes, but this time I got one. So it keep me motivated to work on something, and this will definitely be in the voting session, cause ये हम लोग को मोटिवेट करता है कि हाँ, अगर तुम कहीं पे कम हो तो वहां पे तुम काम कर सकते हो. That's it. So ये होना जरूरी है.
So Hindi is allowed, Ravi.
Yes,
होना जरूरी है.
He's sing, he'll be more comfortable using Hindi in between.
Yes, sir. बीच में चलता है sir.
Okay. But not in the contest. Okay, in our regular meeting is okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, sir. Right. I agree, sir.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Any other inputs people or the members would like to give? In fact, I am really happy to receive so many inputs from members. Of course, it's all in the good faith of our club. In fact, my only vision is the KLS IMAR Toastmaster Club should really shine in the district. And not only that, it should be something like a role model club. That's what I have been really struggling for. And I'm sure we are going to achieve it with all the support and inputs from our members. In fact, other day I was talking with Nagraj also. Nagraj being a very seasoned master.
It will always appear impossible if we don't do it.
Yes. So anyway, such good inputs and the positive suggestions are always welcome. We'll try to incorporate and see that let us all work for the betterment of our club. Okay, with this, the meeting number 113 comes to an end. With this, have all of you great evening and good night and goodbye.
We'll have a photograph, sir, before that.
Yeah, sorry, yes, Siddhant, please go ahead. All of us, you just, now I think Chitra, she's there or she's no more there. She's not there, I think. Prakash has joined now.
How can we forget
And
photographs?
wish you happy Deepavali, all of you, well in advance.
Yes.
You too, sir.
Very
You
happy
too.
Deepavali.
3, 2, 1, smile.
Don't finish off all the sweets because you're going to collect them on 18th and share.
I've clicked the picture. I'll be sending that in the group.
Okay. So thank you once again.
Thank you.
Good night.
So,
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank
Good
you.
night. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Bye bye, sir.